All of June workouts have been recorded with the titles, getting in the floor and all that. This is going to be the 15-minute mobility. Okay? The thing I'm going to use is, yes, you can use a chair. Get a pole where you're going to use it. We're going to start with that. And the floor. So, as I just told the most important people that came on early, and that's why we're starting right now. If you don't want to get in the floor, don't just flip this thing off and say, oh, I'm not going to get in the floor. Listen, this is a mobility moves. You know these moves, I think. Anyway, we're going to take our pole and we're going to start. And we're going to start as if you don't want to get in the floor. I am going to use the mobility pole as I come back around. And seriously, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about six moves, 6 or 7 moves. That's what this is. So body swings with your pole. When I just now did that move and I leaned in, some of you leaned in with your pole, but you know what you did? You didn't hip hinge. You didn't drop your shoulders. And when you bent forward, you actually rounded your back and you don't know you did it. I've seen it happens, let's see, thousands of times. Look at this. The minute I approach down, I hip hinge. You got to get that going. And when I hip hinge, it makes it much more functional if you just say rib cage up. Act as if I'm behind you and I'm pulling my fingertips under your rib cage and pulling the rib cage up. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to hip hinge and lean forward. So I didn't say that when I did it before. And I'm going to swing. See this? Especially if you have issues and you know, with your shoulder. I mean, everybody has issues, right? But if you have issues with your shoulders, your hips, your knees, start doing a body swing. Okay? It doesn't have to hurt to get the synovial fluid oiling your joints. And also when you're doing this, you see how I'm rocking side to side? I'm still hip hinged. I'm leaned in. I am putting a load on my back extensors. That's why I don't want you to round your back. And then whenever I do the pole from side to side, it's really spelled P-O-W-L, okay? Pole. Okay, that's what it's spelled like. Just ask Delisa, she'll tell you it's spelled that way. Okay, see this? My teachers are shaking their heads. Okay, now I'm gonna start looking. See how I'm turning my neck? And you can slow it down. You don't have to go fast. Okay, slow it down. See how I'm shifting? See how I'm shifting? I'm shifting with all 4 corners of my foot handling the load. I'm not just pushing into the heels. I am doing a full body, side to side, frontal plane swing, okay? We'll go sagittal in just a minute. That's just the planes of motion, okay? And transverse. Do you see how I'm doing this? See this? This starts firing. This simple move, and I keep my chin tucked. So this doesn't hurt my back whatsoever, okay? Gives it a gentle load because I've hip hinged. My arms are straight. It's coming from my shoulder. Okie dokie. I can turn my head. I can turn it in time with my pole swing or off time. See how I'm just turning it? I don't want you to lose your balance. Stay on all 4 corners of your feet. You're gently rolling them. See how I'm rolling them back and forth? Yeah. Then I pull it up. And I come right here under my chin. Okay? Now I'm going to do in the sagittal plane. So I'm going to come this away. I'm going to rock back and forth. So after I do side to side swinging, forward to back rocking, then we start. Do you see what I'm doing? I want to get my foot fully flexing into the toes. okay? My shoulders are dropped, my knees are soft, my back is very extended. I'm rocking to the heel, pulling the toe up. Don't be surprised if you lose your balance a little bit. You're supposed to, but I don't want you to, fall on the floor. So just take it easy, but you're doing the forward to back rocking, okay? Big breath through your nose. Yes. And then I just step forward and I step back. So now I've already executed one of the most important moves that you can continue to do to give you more mobility, to give you better balance. What is that? It's the step back lunge. And what is that? What is that? It's a walking motion. But when you're standing here and you on purpose step back, that's the whole deal right there. So I'm going to come back and forth, sagittal plane, up and back. So I want to bend those toes and back. I'm going to go straight back down to the heel. I don't have to go fast. I can slow the whole thing down. What I can't do is get out of a good postural set, a good postural lineup. Okay, so you drop your shoulders. See how I'm coming up to the toe? I'm really pressing on that flexed toe. If you've ever gone through plantar fasciitis issues, this move is a warm-up move. You should lock in your head. You see how I'm coming forward? I'm pressing on that toe. I'm flexing, stretching. Then I push down into the heel and I push the front, or I pull the front toe up a little. And then I go back. So this kind of a sagittal plane, split stance, it's just a walking, it's part of how you walk. It's just we went a little wider. Use this if you need to, but you gotta be able to flex your feet. Get that toe up. Big breath through the nose. Drop your shoulders, tighten your tummy. Go to the toe and back. See how I'm really pushing it? So I'm pushing it just a little bit so I can feel the stretch. Then I come back to the heel. Then I come back up with this toe in the front. So I want to feel the contraction of these muscles. The tibialis anterior, that's what gets hit when you want to go for hikes. So if you're prepping for a bike ride, a long hike, trail rides, especially mountain biking, hiking with backpacks, remember this move. This is a great way to warm up not only your balance, but your feet, your lower body. And you come back and forth and back and forth. Do it on both legs. So once that's done, we start with the up and overs. So I'm going to come here. We've already gone this way. We've already come this way, right? But now we're going to stand right here, soften my knees. I'm going to go through the 6 or 7 moves as if I can't get in the floor. If you want to go ahead and get in the floor, you absolutely can. Then I'm going to come back around and go right through them on the floor. And you can go back through them just on the chair if that's what you'd like to do. Do you see what I'm doing right now? I'm swinging the hips forward. So now my hip bones are forward, and then I swing the hip back, okay? So I start there because I'm going to do the up and overs with my bar. But while I'm doing that, I want to continue to get motion through the lower body, okay? So it's just a gentle swinging into the ball of the feet, then into your heels, and your toes come up. That's it, okay? This is a very valuable move. And as I do that, I'm going to come under my chin as I'm swinging through. And when I go back, I don't round my back. I drop my shoulders, I take a big deep breath, and I push the hips back a little. It's where you're starting into a big hip hinge to go sit down. That's what it is. Okay, so it would be you would be amazed if you had seen how many people cannot get this move. Okay, they do all kinds of weird things with their back because they can't hip hinge. They've never been taught how to hip hinge. See how I'm rocking to the balls of my feet, which is the beginning of the strength move that you've got to do to get over plantar fasciitis, because you start the strengthening. See how I'm going into the balls of the feet? I'm barely lifting my heels, not a lot. Then I shift back, and then I bring the toes up as I come into this. So get that going. Then you bring up your bar, and then you bring up your bar. See, I'm going from the chin to the forehead. Okay, stay with me, especially if you have a wonky shoulder. If you have rounded shoulders, you got to get this kind of momentum going here. See how I come to the forehead? Now I'm going to go to the top of the head. Are you ready? Top of the head. Do you notice my elbows are pointing out, forward, not out to the side? It's this. See, that's what I want to do. And I'm swinging the whole body. I'm going up to the forehead, and then to top of the head, and then down to my thigh, and then coming back up. So every time I bring this down here, every time I come up, even if it's under my chin, my shoulders are getting that movement necessary for warming up that synovial fluid. So see, I'm in the toe box. I bring it up to the top of my head. My elbows are pointing forward. Then I come all the way back down. Don't skip this. Some of you are like, oh, let me go do something else till she does the hard stuff. You can do that, but that would be a mistake. Drop your shoulders, breath, here we go. Into the toe box, right here. My elbows are forward. And now I'm gonna go up. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up as far as I feel I can. I'll go back here so you can see what I'm doing. See, my elbows are still forward. Okay. Now I'm going to take a sweep down. Now I'm not bending at the elbow. I'm going all the way to the thighs. I'm in my heels. Big breath through the nose. Keep your chin tucked. Don't go up like this. Keep your chin tucked. Now go to the toes, or the foot, the front of your foot. The ball of the foot. That's what I'm trying to say, not on your toes. Bring it all the way up now. Okay? All the way up. Now sweep all the way down. Now you're in your heels. Breath through your nose. Exhale. And now you should be able to come up and down with straight arms. Not locked. Drop your shoulders. Tighten your tummy right now. Breath. Exhale. And you're all the way up. And then come back down. So I'm going to do this move several times, and I'm going to notice, do I have any squeeze? Do I have any locking? Do I have any clicking going on in my shoulder? Do I have any little slub type movements? Okay, where it feels like the joint is just not working. So keep your elbows where they're pointing out. See that? And come back down. So when you're coming up, what I mean by that is this. As you're coming up, some of you are putting your elbows back or out. I want them pointing forward. See how I'm all the way up here? And I'm coming all the way down. Are you ready for the third part? So now we're all the way up, fully extended. And now I'm going to open my hands. I'm going to take one side, one arm. I'm going to bend it down. I'm going to keep one arm straight, bend one arm. Then I'm going to come back up. Take a big deep breath. Now I'm just going to march in place, and I'm going to do the same thing. Bend one elbow, keep one elbow straight. See that? So I'm not just ripping that bar down over my head. That would be way too much for some of you who have some real shoulder issues. See how I'm just kind of doing a little, I'm doing a little grape smash, like a grape stomp movement. Yeah, just soft. Yeah, just churning. See, I'm right here. Take a big deep breath. Bring it down. Big deep breath. Bring it back up. Big breath. Now come down. See how I'm going to bend now? I'm going to bend both. Yeah, if you can. See how I'm going to come like that? Then when I come back up, I'm going to bend one elbow, and I'm going to bring it back up and bring it back down. Okay? Now, I know that that was really hard for some of you. I know some of you, and you had some significant shoulder issues. If you'll follow this format, you're going to get to where you have much better shoulder mobility. So go from your thigh now. You're going to go straight arm all the way up. And now you're going to open all the way on that dowel. You're going to bend one, I don't care which, bend one elbow, keep one straight. See that? Then do the other one. See? Just check to see which shoulder gives you trouble. Okay? Then once you've done that, you're going to take it behind the head. Yeah, carefully, carefully, carefully. Take a big deep breath. And then bend one elbow and bring it back up. And bring it back over. Okay? Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing today. I wanted to get everybody to just do that. Okie dokie? So that's the up and over. That's the very first thing that you do. Now, next one is going to be on my chair. If I were in the floor, I would just be sitting in the floor. We are sitting on our chair. I'm going to take my little bar and put it right there. So this is the 90-90 switch. I'm used to doing this because I do it quite a bit. Max nervous. He can't find his bone. Okay, see this? 90-90. I'm going to keep these at 90. Turn, turn, turn. Just look over the chair. Just pull. Then you come straight forward. Stay on the end of the chair. And if you want to be in the floor, get in the floor. Put your hands back here and just take your legs into this configuration right here and turn and look over the chair. You should be feeling the stretch on your quad. Lean back a little. And I might do 4 to 6 of these. 90-90. It's a 90-90. If you're sitting in the floor, you're back there doing like that. Then you turn. You come all the way down here. Open. Feel it in the quad. Take a big deep breath. Here we go. So again, you could be in the floor or you could be sitting in your chair. Just 2 more. Here we go. 90-90. Big breath. And you can grab your chair and look, really turn and pull. Feels so much better on your back when you do this. Okay, so now I'm going to go straight from that. So I'm in the second one now. The third one, the cat-cow. Very important. So I'm sitting in the chair. I'm just going to do a hip hinge, take a breath, and up. And if I wanted to be in the floor, I would put my hands in the floor and I'd be on my hands and knees. But if I don't want to do that, you can do this anywhere you're at. Put your hands on a log, a bench, outside on a tree, on a fender, or a chair. So here it is on a chair. Okay, the cat-cow. So I'm going to let my back really go into hyperextension. Then I'm going to pull up and tuck my tail under. And I'm going to tuck my chin. And I'm going to press into my hands and lift my shoulders and really round my upper back. Then I'm going to come back down. I might do this and hold it for 3 times, or I might do it 6 times and not hold it quite as long. Soften your knees, or you could be on the floor, all the way up, all the way back down. And reach your chin up. Come back down. So you're changing the position of your hips, of your pelvic. Then you come back down. See the cat camel? Lift. So this is the camel. Here's the mad cat. Drop, drop. Tuck your tail. Drop your bring your shoulders up and open, then come back down. Breath, one more, here we go. Up, 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 and tightening. Then I'm gonna go to the next move. Step forward, using my chair. I'm gonna step forward, drop my shoulders, and I'm gonna scoot my knee back and come down to my knee. Some of you are saying, I can't do that. You don't have to. So if you can only come part way, that is perfectly fine. Do this and then go straight. See, we get into the calf here. We get into that very important foot stretch. Bend the knee. Go down as far as you can, drop your shoulders, breathe. And then if you've gone as far as you can, then you put your heel down, straight. See that? Do it 3 times, 6 times, or hold it, whichever you would choose. And I could do this on the floor. I don't have to, but I could. Then I'm gonna step forward, take a breath, make sure my back is extended, slip the other leg back there. See how far can I get down? And if you can't make it all the way to the floor, that's okay. Tighten your tummy and just go as far as you can, and then go back to the heel. Okay? So bend the knee, go as far as you can, and then straighten that leg and go to the heel. So it's a bending down as far as you can, and then to the heel. Breath, bending as far as you can, and then down to the heel. Get into that foot, get into the heel cords, get into the calf. Okay, and this is one of the ways to do it, modified. Okie dokie? Okay, now we're gonna just come right here, and if I wanted to be on the floor, I would be doing what typically people know as the downward dog, okay? I just call it put your head down. Some of you might be bothered by putting your head down way too far. So what we're gonna do here on the chair is we're just gonna come like this and just hang. You're just gonna hang here, and then you're gonna push your butt up, and you're gonna press your head toward your knees. Bring your toes up, toes up, toes up, toes up. Take a breath, drop your shoulders, drop your hips. Okay? Take a big deep breath and push back. So this takes a lot of core muscles. And as you get down here, then straighten those legs. Pull the toes up toward your thigh. Toward your shin is what I mean. And then do it one more time. Here we go. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. All the way down. Take a big breath. And then tight tummy. Exhale. Woo! And the toes come up, come up, come up, come up. Then we're going to step right in here. We're going to keep our knees bent like a tabletop. We're going to put our hand right here on the back part of our head, and we're going to turn. And we're going to open the chest. Like pull that arm way like it's trying to go over the back. Okay? And then come back down. Switch. Tight tummy. Knees are very bent. Do not let them pull in. Keep them riding right over the toes. Hand on the back of the head. You're going to turn, open. So I can tell you this one gives me much more problems because of my shoulder. I'm going to open, 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 and then come back down. I'm going to do that twice on a side and hold a little bit. So drop your shoulders. Yes. Soften your knees. Yes. Back is flat. Yes. Big breath. Hand on the head. Exhale. And do the T-spine. Twist. So we're just turning. It's a transverse move. Open. So it's all through the pecs. all through that shoulder girdle, and then you come back. Check all your postural points and alternate. Here we go. Open, open, open as much as you can. Open, 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 and then come back down. And then I'm going to turn around here, and I'm going to do a crab crawl. And you may say, well, you can't do that if you don't get into the floor. Well, yes, you can. You can do some of the same muscles as you can do on the floor. But if I was on the floor, I would be sitting on the floor like this, butt on the floor. And then I would lift my hips and do a crab crawl. See this? See? And if I wanted to, I could do my arms here, but I could at least do this. The idea is you lift your hips, then you come back in. So this is mobility. That's what I'm trying to attack today, okay? Take a big deep breath. Now I'm gonna do the whole thing again. You can do it straight from the chair. I'm gonna go on the floor, okay? So I'm gonna turn and get on the floor. So I'm gonna do everything from my hands and knees or with my butt on the floor. See? So you get to do that, or you go back through this, and I'm not gonna take too many outtakes. I'm gonna go straight down through it. A 15-minute mobility move. Lock this in your little head, because this will help you. This will help you be more independent doing these moves, okay? So here I am. I'm in the floor. I'm gonna do up and overs. And actually, if I were working with you and you had real shoulder issues, my choice would be to have you in the floor to do the up and overs, because we're gonna go at it just a little bit differently, okay? So I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna lay to the side, because I don't wanna kick up any back issues, right? I'm gonna roll down, I'm gonna take my little bar. I'm gonna keep my knees bent, because that will help me maintain back. And I'm going to go up and over. And now you're using gravity, but now you have a place that you can actually measure and keep your arms in this position. So you're actually doing your own traction here. And if you have a wonky shoulder, this is exactly where I would come from with you. And you might say, well, I'm not going all the way, down like we did standing up. Right, but you're giving yourself an endpoint here where you're letting your shoulders adjust. And I could sit and do this as well, but I'm showing you a different way to think about it, especially if you've had shoulder issues. So once I've done up and overs and I've let it just hang out here, and while I'm hanging out here now, I've done this 3 times, I'm going to bring one knee up and put it down, the other knee up and put it down. And then I want to stabilize with my tummy muscles right now. Stabilize right here, tight, and bring it down, and exchange, and exchange. Keep your tummy super tight. Don't let your back go up and down. So I'm hanging out here with my shoulders down, the backs of my hands on the floor, the backs of my forearm on the floor, and I'm working my tummy. Take a breath. Keep your tummy very braced. So it's just tap, and it's tap, and it's tap, and it's tap. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Then bring your knees right here. Take a breath, and then really tighten your tummy and bring the knees in as you exhale. And then breathe in and release. And then squeeze your tummy muscles in. So you're not doing anything with your legs right now. You're not doing anything but holding with your arms. Take a breath, squeeze the tummy muscles, bring the knees in, and then release. Take a breath, bring the knees in and release. 2 more, bring the knees in and release. 1 more, bring the knees in, squeeze that tummy muscle, and then release. Put 1 leg down, 1 leg down. Now bring your arms up. Now come to a dead bug. So we're right here at a dead bug. We're gonna lift our head. So we're still doing the up and overs, but we're slipping some very good core, neck, back work. So all I'm doing is squeezing my tummy, and it's making me lift through my shoulders. So I'm doing like what you would normally think of as a crunch. It's not really, but it is squeezing those tummy muscles. Your neck is all in line, and you're squeezing to get this move through the tummy muscles. That's the point. Breath, breath, breath. Hold, 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 hold. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Big breath. Now I'm gonna roll to the side. Get my bearings just a little bit. Okay, I'm on the floor. If I were sitting, I would have been doing the same kind of crunchies in with my legs and so forth, just with my sitting back to my chair. Now I'm gonna go hands and knees, and now we're gonna do the cat-cow. So here we are. So if you're doing it in the chair for the second go around, great. Your elbows are soft, shoulders are down, and you're going into a hyperextension. So say I'm really letting my back drop, then I pull my tummy in, tuck my tail under, drop my chin to my chest, open my shoulders. Then I go back down like a wave. Soon as you, and when I'm in this position, I like to get people to tuck their knees in a flexion. Okay, so really push into your toes. Now you come back up, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Drop your head, open your shoulders. You're tucking your tail, take a breath. Then reverse, all the way back down. Bring it back up. I'm still pushing into my toes. And then pull back under again. Open the shoulders, open the shoulders, open the shoulders. And then come back down. Now, from the camel, right here, hyperextension, to the cat, where you're rounding your back, I want you to go to neutral. Can you find neutral? Right there is neutral for me, okay? Now, I'm gonna use my chair if I need it. But I'm gonna take 1 leg up at a time. I'm gonna do the runner stretch, which is what we did at the chair. So if you were at the chair, and your knee would be in here, and this leg would be back, okay? It's just that I'm on the floor. And I'm gonna come right here, and I'm just gonna open this hip. So this is my hip replacement side. This is my knee replacement side. And you will notice that I'm not gonna push it too hard on this one. And I'm using the chair here, but I'm down on my knee. If that's not gonna happen for you, do this at the chair again. This is a really good move, okay? Take a big deep breath. Bring that leg down. Bring the other leg up. And then you drop your hip forward, okay? And you could have the knee off the ground like that, okay? You don't have to. Just be right here or be at the chair. It's fine either way that you do it. The point is you're opening those hips. That's the point. Take a big deep breath. I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna come right here. And I will hold that move, or I will do 2 or 3 without quite a big hold. Then I'm right here on my hands and knees, and I'm gonna do that, what we typically look at as a downward dog, okay? So that means just when as you see a dog stretching, this is just good mobility, and animals do it in the wild all the time, okay? So I'm gonna come up, put my heels down, and just push myself push myself into my legs. And then I'm gonna swing my hips back down. Take a big deep breath, drop your shoulders. If that's not gonna happen for you, do it from the chair. Perfectly fine. Okay? So you go up. You're gonna really press into those legs. And you're gonna come right down and stretch through the back. Put your knees down. Take a big deep breath. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm gonna tighten up. And I'm gonna put my hand on the back of my head. And again, you can be standing at the chair. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. And once you've come into the hands and knees position, now you're gonna really try to get that arm up, back, towards your back. Take a breath. Bring it back down. Put your hand on the floor. You're at the chair or you're right here on your hands and knees. Tighten your tummy. Hand goes on the back of the head. And I'm going to really try to get that arm to stretch over my back. Now, of course, it's not going to go anywhere over your back, but that's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to get that elbow up and over, and then you come back down. This just really helps open up through the pecs and open up your breathing muscles, okay? Now I'm gonna go right in here. I'm gonna sit down, and before I do the last two, or the last bonus little move, I'm gonna do the crab crawl. We used to do this as races when we were in PE. Okay, I would have the kids get down on the floor, and sometimes they'd be kicking a ball, but they had to move with their feet down, hands down, and butt up. And then you just try to do little crawling motions. See this? I know it. And if you don't want to do this, sit in the chair, lift your hips. That's what they're trying to get you to do. It's just this one is moving. And if you don't want to move, just put your hands down as a beginning point, drop your shoulders, take a breath, press, lift, and just hold it here, okay? Even if you just lift your legs and an arm once in a while, you don't even have to do that. Just do this. Put your butt down. Is it hard? Yeah. Is it a huge mobility move? Yes, it is. You can do it from your chair. You'll still get benefit. I'm gonna do one more, okay? So it's a crab crawl right here, putting a lot into your arms and shoulders. You're lifting your hips, which is really an important thing to do. You can lift a leg, one and then the other, one and then the other. You can lift an arm, one and then the other, one and then the other, and then sit your butt down. I know. Okay, here's my last bonus. We've already done, I've embedded in this workout the moves that are termed the big three. You can Google it. Just Google it, Stuart McGill, the big three. You did it today, okay? One of them was the, I'm sorry, we're gonna do the bird dog. We're gonna do the bird dog and the side lying hip lifts. So we're down here on the floor. This one's hard to do from your chair. However, you could stand, put your arm against the wall, your shoulder, and go into the wall as my hip is into the floor, and then push away from the wall, and you'd be standing, okay? So I'm right here, and then I come back down, okay? Now, if you have wonky shoulders, go carefully. This is actually really good for the shoulders. Drop your shoulder in, tight tummy, breath, up, and then you're right here. Now you can come from the knees, you can come from the ankles. You could do this against the wall. So see, if I were against the wall, I would be leaning against the wall, and then I'd tighten in my tummy. My feet would be on the floor, staggered, and I would push and go away from the wall with my hips. So that way you could do this type of a move, okay, and get the benefit. What's the benefit? Core here. Oh, hip lifts and sideline hip lifts. Yes. 2 more. Breath, drop your shoulders, lift, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Down and down. 1 more. Here we go. Drop your shoulder, breath. Here we go. Here we go. So if you have double hips replaced, I'm telling you, I don't encourage you to go from your ankles, okay? It's just a little too, so, but for your knees, this is so beneficial. Oh my goodness. And you can do this against the wall. You can go up against the wall with your shoulder on the wall and put your hip into the wall and then bring it back out. That's the point. I don't have a wall here to show you. So this is my wall. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna go into bent knee. See this? Okay, first thing, drop your shoulder, right? Drop it into your socket. Don't let it come up to your ears, in other words. Tighten your tummy. Yes, take a breath. Yes, put your hand here. And you're gonna tighten your tummy and lift. That takes a lot of work, okay? This is an essential move to be strong in. If you're recovering, if you are bedridden and you are recovering, in order to go from one side to the other side just for care, you got to be able to do this. Take a breath. Big breath, big breath, big breath. We're going to do 2 more. Come back down. Okay, drop your shoulder, take a breath, and contract. Here we go, right to there, right to there, right to there. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it. Then I'm gonna bring my knees in, come into a hands and knees position. And we already did the cat camel, but now we're gonna do the last of the big 3. We did our ab crunchers, the bird dog, and the sideline hip lift. That's the big 3. And I embedded them into this workout. So I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna squeeze my gluteal. Do not lift your leg without squeezing your gluteal first. Okay, you got it? Drop your shoulders, bring the other hand up, and you're holding it, holding it, holding it. You wanna try to do about a 10-second hold, and if you can get 6 of these, you're good, okay? Drop your shoulders, tighten your tummy. Don't let your back go rounded, and don't let it drop. You put your leg, the other leg back, the toe is tapping. Do not lift that leg unless you squeeze your gluteal. Okay, squeeze it, lift. Tighten your tummy, lift the opposite arm. This is the bird dog. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Take a breath. Bring that hand down, bring the knee down. Okay, we're gonna do another couple. Okay, take a little break, put your butt back, then come back in. Okay, slip the other leg back, squeeze your butt, lift. Right here, the hand comes up, keep your chin tucked. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath, hold it, take a breath, hold it, hold it, hold it. 5, 4, 3, hold it, 2, 1. Woo! Take a break if you need to. Here we go. Other leg goes back. Okay, squeeze the butt. Drop your shoulders. Lift, squeeze the butt. And then bring your arm up. Hold. Take big breaths. Keep your chin tucked. Big breath. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little break. Push back. See, my knee won't let me go back any further than that. That's it. Take a breath. Here we go. Squeeze the butt. Lift. Tight tummy. Big breath. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Big breath. Big breath through the nose. Keep your chin tucked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're trying to do 10-second holds, and you should feel your gluteals squeezing. Okay, other leg. Here we go. Back. Okay, the toe is tapping. Got to drop your shoulders. Okay, you can go to your fist if you want to, if your wrist hurt you. Tight tummy again. Breath. Squeeze the gluteal. Then raise your hand. Hold on there. Correct your chin. Tight tummy. You're holding. Holding. Keep that leg up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're back down. Okay. So we did 4. We did I think we did 4. I think. Okay. Then we come back up. Let's see where we're at. We're doing pretty good. We went through that whole program 2 times. Okay, look at my toes. See that? Lift. And you come up. Take a big deep breath. Drop your shoulders. And come up. Or use the chair and get up. You would get an A plus 100% if you would just come to any chair. I don't care what. And just do this. Get yourself down. Take a big deep breath. Turn and look here. Turn and look here. Press, press, press. And come up. Switch. And go back down. If you would just do this, this would open up so many things. That right there, if you could get that done, 2 sets of 5 every day. Woo! You'd be good to go. We did the big 3 was embedded into the 15-minute mobility work. I did the first one, first whole set from the chair, the second whole set from the floor. And I let you choose. See, I don't tell you what to do. But if you don't do this, you get to go pick out the color of the bedpan that you really like, because that's where you're going. Is that positive? Okay. Hurt me more than you.